morning, or actually, well, in our case, good evening, comrades. But maybe you're watching in the morning, and that's my traditional line. Okay, enough for the silliness. Today we are installing JRZ suspension. Here it is. On the BMW, no, not yet. Although this might get a replacement for JRZ as well. Who knows? Or maybe another E36. But no. Back to the topic. Not the E36, but the F-22, I think. Not a Raptor, not a jet fighter. I really loved that plane and also the game. But again, maybe I should start filming again all over or not. Well, that's why you like my vlogs. They're so personal and stupid. And long story short, we're putting JRZ RS1 Sport suspension. There is also touring. We're gonna explain to you in a bit what is why, what's the benefit. But first, you probably have noticed the amazing intro video shot by, you already know, by Tom Stamp. And because why did he shoot a video? I mean, why?
Because we upgraded.
Finally. So we have now the A7S Mark II.
Yep.
So, you posted a video on a picture earlier, and well, someone said, "Why is it Mark I? Why is it not Mark II?" Well,
it's definitely Mark II.
It's definitely Mark II. There's actually, I think, somewhere underneath that you see it.
Or is there?
Or is it? Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Well,
we're all still learning.
Yeah.
It definitely is a Mark II though.
Yeah, we know it for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, 4K video. Last night we did some test shooting with Tim in the car, and I said, "Whoa, that camera does up to 300,000 ISO." And Tim was like, "What?" Well, Tim, unfortunately, I lied. It's actually 409,000 ISO.
Right there, look.
Yeah.
409,600 ISO.
So the best low light performance camera in that price category. Obviously, you probably can get like a Rad or like Blackmagic or something, but it's gonna cost you like literally 10 times more, if not even more than 10 times.
Like, I'm blown away so far by the quality that this thing is producing. Like, it is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So highly recommended already.
Yeah, me too. I'm very happy, and well, for people gonna ask why, well, why not? Because people have actually, and it was true what you said in the last couple of videos that were shot by you, saying like, well, Misha's phone is making better image.
Yeah,
but,
no,
well,
100%.
100%. We're not doubting you, but we said we're gonna improve, so the image quality is gonna be top notch. I'm very, very much looking forward to make some proper night shots with it, and especially, hey, do you know, like in our backyard, there's like some kind of a toll road called Nürburg. Nürburg, yeah, and they do like for some reason they drive circles and for 24 hours straight. I don't know the deal, but sometimes like it makes the brake discs glow at night, and it makes some cool night shots. So I'm very much looking forward to shoot the world's most awesome race, the 24 hours of Nürburgring this year in 4K with night shots. Night shots,
I'm ready.
Amazing. We're also going to get the external display of Atomos Shogun or Inferno. Unfortunately, well, the display recorder allows 60 frames 4K, but the HDMI output limits it to 30K, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe
Maybe there'll be a firmware update.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll get the better screen, so we've got room to upgrade as well.
Yeah, and on top of that, hopefully everyone's been rumoring the A7S Mark III sometime, so we will see that. I'm sorry that I still haven't mentioned any suspension, but it's a winter off-season time, so I'm just grabbing content where I can, and I thought this would be a great way to introduce this camera, introduce the upgrade, because we got it 2 days ago, but you're using Canon lenses because you used to have your 7D, and we need the Metabones adapter, and that arrived yesterday. But so far, so good. Maybe there's going to be a video now of our night live shisha bar. Tim be like, no. Yeah, no, what shisha? I don't know. Well, let's talk about suspension by now. If you have any further questions, you can email Tom. Tom has now his own Apex email address. So Tom at apex-nürburgring.com. You can also ask him for background shots. And who knows, maybe by the time this vlog gets released, we're going to have our website already, and you can find everything there. And now to our main subject of today's video, after Tom's amazing Sony A7S Mark II, obviously. Speaking of S Mark II, this is an F-22. So many twos today, and unfortunately, luckily, we're going to tell you in a bit that suspension is not two-way, it's just a one-way. not gonna come up with any more two jokes because there are already too many. Haha. Anyway, suspension. Tim is now available for some technical comments on it. Yeah, where should we start? Maybe.
To not start on the back because we already installed the rear. So you've got these are the standard dampers and springs from the rear.
Okay.
So I mean, anyone that's driven this car will say that it is quite sort of soft, a standard form.
Especially in combination with semi-slicks. Last year we used, and well, they are still mounted, the Bridgestone Potenza RE070. I think it's a factory tire which is fitted on the Subaru Impreza STI as well. But after an amazing experience with the Nankongs, we're probably gonna outfit pretty much the majority of our fleet with the AR1s. And well, long story short, because they have more grip on the tires, suspension has to work a lot more. It incurs a lot more, well, not body roll, but suspension roll.
Yeah, it's just a lot more load going through the chassis.
And you're just like floating, which is fun. It's fun. It's stupid, but again, we're up for some handling improvements. Well, anyway, this is already the installed product, the JRZ RS.
Yeah, so it's an I-back spring on the rear, well, all round actually, and then you can adjust your ride height here. Just by moving the preload up and down, and then you've got your damper here, and like you said, it's just the one-way adjustable. So at the top here, you've got the adjuster, and you turn it clockwise or anti-clockwise depending on how you want to adjust it. It is only one way, but it does adjust it in two ways. It does rebound and compression both in the same adjustment. So I ran one-way adjustable suspension on my car last year and didn't struggle with lap times. So anyone that says you need 5, 6, 7, 8-way adjustable suspension is, it's not necessarily the point. As long as you've got something which is well set up, that's the most important thing.
Because for most of the people, it gets more complicated at a certain point. That like you need to play with adjustments.
Yeah, exactly. And once you get to a point and you're happy with it, don't fix what ain't broken. And that's probably like one of the most important things I always say when people are working on the cars. One thing we might look at is the stiffer anti-roll bar, because I mean this one is very thin. I can literally bend it with my hand. But we're not going to do that until we get out on track. Obviously we've got a firmer spring rate this time round compared to standard, so that's going to obviously mitigate against some of the body roll. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see, because you don't want to go too firm, you don't want to make it too difficult to drive, and obviously want to keep it so you can use it in the wet as well.
Yeah, this is something we're going to see. A quick comment regarding the adjuster, which is placed here on the front springs. We can have a look there. It's on the top of the top mount. So here, it's pretty easy accessible. You just pop the bonnet and you can do it. Here in this case, why is it not there on the top? Because then this means you need to take out half of the interior to get to your adjuster. So
and also drill a hole in the shell.
Drill a hole because you cannot reach it.
Because this is mounted from the bottom up instead of from the top down. So like in the E36, the damper goes up from the bottom and it screws in from the top. Whereas here it goes in from the bottom and is also screwed from the bottom. So there's nothing actually going through the shell. And like I said, once it's set, just leave it. There's no need to be adjusting it all the time and messing around with it. Once you're happy with it, just leave it alone. Another
comment is, but this is something we will see probably on the front, but also on the rear. This is the JRZ RS1 Sport suspension. There is also touring, and the difference are the camber plates. So this is the front camber plate. You can adjust the camber with it.
So you've got the rose jointed top mount, as you'd expect, with just camber adjustment left and right. Obviously there's no caster adjustment on this, but again, it's not something we really need to introduce to this car. So
we can maybe do a quick comparison of the shock with the stock version. You got it?
I think I actually have some scales in here. We can measure the weight difference.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good.
So you grab that, I'll just go and grab some scales.
Yeah, it's pretty light. In the meantime, we can do some exercise. 1, 2. Or should I just like hold it and see if Tim can get back in time until I'm out of power in my hand? Maybe tell you something about the story of my... Oh, he's already back, sorry. Okay.
So the stock front damper is... I can't even read that.
Is it... The one, no, the 10.
It's the inside, 10. So it's 9. Is it 9 kilos?
It's
9 kilos.
Yeah,
okay.
9 kilos. Okay.
So what's this one? Obviously, there's no top mount on it, but that's next to nothing anyway.
This will be around 5 or 6, maybe.
Let's try not to drop the new.
No. That would be very unfortunate.
6.
Yeah, 6. 6.5.
6.5.
Maybe like close to 7 when you put the top mounts on it. but they're actually not that heavy. So not only handling, but also weight reduction, and weight reduction is the best mod that you can do to a car. Well, again, I mean, the way that they perform, the way they handle, this is something I can talk about. All of our cars are equipped with JRZ RS Pro, however, the two-way adjustable with extended reservoirs, but still, for this level of car, this is more than enough. Obviously, we're gonna do some nice test drives with it, but the important bit is you're more than welcome to try it out yourself. This is as far as we can tell about the handling, but I'm very, very confident about that. Now, regarding the installation, how much time did it take you, and how much?
The rears are obviously by far the easiest because you've got less moving parts in terms of wishbones, etc. That probably took an hour for both sides, and then the front is probably 45 to 50 minutes per side, just because there's more to undo and there's a little bit of, you know, prizing things here and there and whatever. But it just doesn't take long. Obviously, a ramp helps massively.
So a ramp helps, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have just exchanged suspension.
Yeah, I've done this on my driveway before. It's not a massive job. Obviously, it helps with it being a new car as well.
Yeah, and plus additional set of hands.
Yes, that is definitely recommended.
Yeah. So in total, this is something you could do at your own home, at your own pace. Can do it in a couple of hours, and can do in a couple of days. Depends.
I think it's nice to set a day to do it.
Yeah.
Just take your time. Yeah. Don't rush it. You know, a few little bits of brackets that need changing, and you know, if you want to put adjustable drop links on and stuff like that, then yeah, it's just nice to take your time over it. And then once it is done, obviously we'll get it corner weighted. Yeah,
corner weighted and alignment as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is always actually something which is being overlooked sometimes by beginning automotive enthusiasts. The importance of getting corner weighting and most importantly the alignment. The alignment doesn't cost much, so you should definitely not save money on that, because you can get like between 1,500 euros.
Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no point doing any of this if the wheels aren't pointing in the same direction.
Yeah,
you know, it's simple as that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand, because sometimes we get really frustratingly simple and sometimes stupid questions. But if the car is not aligned, the wheels are pointing everywhere, and you're just going to destroy your tires, and you will have very bad handling. Anyway, long story short, I hope you enjoyed this quick overview, quick updates. In tomorrow's vlog, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. And yeah, again, most importantly, stay tuned, and you're more than welcome to rent this car to drive on the world's most amazing racetrack in the world. And in
one more thing.
Yes.
M4 starts on Monday.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, exactly. But what I want to say, because I only have 20 seconds left on my recording time, is this car available for 80 euros a lap, including fuel, excluding lap tickets. Lap tickets are available for 25 euros on the weekdays or 30 on weekends. So see you at the Nürburgring. Bye bye.